Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Mania. So today I'll be uh, explaining about one of the exercise or one of the numerical that is based on switches. So here I'll be explaining about how to assign various VLANs in a single particular switch, as well as how to do the configuration for the router which is connected to a switch, which is also known as router on a stick. Okay, so let me continue with the example. So let me maximize it. Now let me provide first of all 4 switches. Yeah, I have provided, sorry, I have provided 4 switch. Now along with that I will provide one router to the which will be connected to the switch, and along with that I will provide some number of PCs. Let me provide 2 PC here. Also let me provide 1 PC here, 1 PC here. Okay, it can be any number of PC. So now let me do the connections. Yeah, so here initially it is shown in the amber color. The reason behind this is the switch will take some convergence time. After the convergence time it will show as in green color. See, now all are being switched on. So this time is known as the convergence time in this switches. But in this line, in the particular router line, it will never show green color, but it will show only the green color. That is, it will be switched on only after I will configure the router. Okay, so now let me move to the switch number 1. So now let me move to the switch number 1. Now let me move to the command interface of the switch line, switch number 1 here. Here first of all I'll provide enable, then config T, then after that in all the switches now I will provide VLAN, such as here I will provide VLAN. But before providing VLAN, let me do one thing. As host name, switch 1. Yeah, I have now provided the hostname as the switch 1. Now let me do one thing. After providing hostname as the switch 1, now I have after providing the switch as the SW1, now I will go to interface, that is interface, this one is fast Ethernet 01. Then switch port mode SS, then switch port SS VLAN. Let me provide VLAN 1 for this fast Ethernet 01 switch, and after that let me provide another one interface is there, such as fast Ethernet, that is 01, and now for the 02, now interface fast Ethernet 0/2 switch port mode SS switch port SS VLAN 2. Okay, so as VLAN I have not created individually, so it will be created directly. So I have done the configuration for this fast Ethernet 01 as well as fast Ethernet 02. Now for the fast Ethernet, now for this fast Ethernet 03 as well as 04, for these two, now I'll write interface range FA 0/3 to 4, that is fast Ethernet FA 0/3 and fast Ethernet 0/4. So I'll select directly both the interface range. Now I'll type switch port mode trunk. So I have provided both as the trunk. Now let me move to the switch number. For this switch I have provided. Now move to the switch number. See here, I will show something like, see here, let me show it in the console part. This is the fast Ethernet 01. See here, I have created VLAN 1, and in the fast Ethernet 0/, and in the fast Ethernet 0/2, here I have created VLAN 2, and move to the 3 and 4. There I have created trunk. So this one is the trunk and this one is also trunk. So both I have configured as trunk, and this one I have created as VLAN 1 and VLAN 2. So let me do before because otherwise there will be some confusion, so let me provide color part. This one as fast Ethernet 01. Now This is fast Ethernet 02. Now here I will provide again fast Ethernet 02, and now I will provide fast Ethernet 01. So here two are, both the red black colors are fast Ethernet, no, both the black colors are actually VLAN 1 and both the red colors are VLAN 2. Now I will move to switch. This one is switch number 5. Now let me move to switch number, this one is 6. Let me provide this one as configure in the command line interface. I will do one thing. Let me provide this one as switch number 2. This one is switched 2. So now here there are two, this one and this one I will provide is as trunk. Now let me provide as both the three as trunk, that is interface range fast Ethernet 0 1 1 2 3. So interface range FA 0/1 2 3, then switch port mode trunk. All I have provided as switch port trunk. So even I can show you here in the console part. This one is trunk, this one is also trunk, and this one is also trunk. Here all these three I provided is as trunk. Now let me move to this one I will provide is as enable config T, then hostname SW3. So I have provided this one as the third switch. Now I'll move to here interface. Here three interfaces are there. First interface is connected to the PC, so interface FA 0/1. So here I will configure the VLAN as switch port mode SS, then switch port SS VLAN. So I provided this one as switch port VLAN as 1, and after that I will again select interface, other two interface range FA 0/2 to 3, other two as switch port mode trunk. I have provided the other two as the trunk. Okay, even I can show you in console. See, this one is SS, 2 and 3 will be trunk. Here 2 is trunk, 3 is also trunk. Now let me move to this one as the switch number 4. So here move to the command interface. Here enable config T, then hostname SW4. So this one is switch number 4. Now here interface here 1 will be VLAN, interface FA 0/1, interface FA 0/1 will be VLAN, that is switch port mode SS, then switch port SS VLAN. This one is VLAN number 2. Okay, then switch port SS VLAN 2. Now other 2 and 3 as trunk. So interface FA0/2 to 3, then interface 0/2 to interface 0 FA0/2 to interface FA. Now interface range 0/2 to 3. Now after that switch port mode trunk. Okay, now I'll show you again in the console part. Here SS1 is SS, 2 and 3 will be trunk. 2 is trunk, 3 is trunk. So here I have provided 1 as the SS. This is VLAN 2. So even I can show you here as this one I provided as VLAN 2. See, this one is VLAN number 2. Now VLAN 2, both the red colors are VLAN 2 and the white black colors are VLAN 1. But remember that in this switch number 1 there is both VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, but in the switch number 3, this one is switch number 2. But remember that here I have not created any VLAN, that is in the interference 1, 2 and 3 all are trunk, but I have not created the individual VLANs. So I will now next go to the switch number 2 and I will create both VLAN 1 as well as VLAN 2, because in switch number 1 I have created VLAN 1 and 2, so I have to create VLAN 1 and 2 in all the 4 switches, but I don't have to configure to the particular PC as VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, such as I have done it in switch number 1. I have configured 2 PCs as VLAN 1 and VLAN 2, in switch number 3 as VLAN 1, and in 4 as VLAN 2. So by configuring it will be directly created, but in switch number second, this is switch number second, I have not configured to any PC. So here I have to create both individually, that is VLAN 1 and VLAN 2. Here I have created, I have configured only VLAN 1, as I can show you in console. This is VLAN 1, but here I have not configured any VLAN 2. So here I have to create another VLAN, only VLAN 2, because VLAN 1 is already configured and it is created. So I have created VLAN 2 here, and here I have to create only VLAN 1. Okay, because VLAN 2 is already created. You can show it here, you can see it here. See, this one is created VLAN 2, so I have created VLAN 1 here also. So finally in switch number 1 both VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 is created. In switch number 2 VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 is created. In switch number 3 VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 is created. In switch number 4 VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 is created. But in switch number 1 I have assigned both VLAN 1 and 2 to the 2 PCs. In switch number 2 I have not assigned to any PC. In switch number 3 I have assigned VLAN 1 to the one PC, and in switch number 4 I have assigned VLAN 2 to the another PC. So and all the 4 other links which are not connected to the PC, those I have created as the trunk, not as SS. So now let me do one thing. Let me go to the PC part and provide IP. No, let me do one thing. I will provide IP by DHCP. So let me go to the router first. Now let me go to the router part, and here Let me move to the command line. Here I will initial config mode as no. Now enter. Then here enable, then config t, then rename as hostname router 1. Okay, I have renamed as router 1. Now let me move to the interface, which one is the interface of the router? Jig 0 by 0 by 0. So interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. Then no shutdown. Okay, so I have switched it on the router. After moving to the router, after switching it on, now let me do one thing. Now in the router part, see, you have to remember one thing, that as in the switches I have created VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 and all this VLAN part, but in router I cannot create VLANs, that is virtual LANs. So here I have to create sub interfaces. So how to create sub interfaces? So let me direct move to exit because I have entered into the Ethernet, that is interface 0/0/0. So now let me move to the interface 0/0/0.1. So this is the VLAN, this is the sub interface which I have created. See, here you can see this is sub interface I have created. I have moved to the sub interface. Now encapsulation dot 1q VLAN number. I have created VLAN number 1, and in the VLAN number 1 let me now provide, see what you have to provide next is just question mark it, you will get all the commands. So from here the commands you can provide any of this. So I have provided encapsulation.1q as VLAN number 1 because here I provided VLAN number 1. Now next I'll provide IP in this. So IP address 192.168.40.1 as the, sorry, I have not provided subnet mask. Okay, I provided the IP address to the subnet to this sub interface 1. Now let me move to the sub interface 2 0.2. Now move to the, let me move to the sub interface 2. I went to the sub interface 2. Now let me create encapsulation.1q VLAN 2, then IP address. For the second, let me provide as 41.1. Okay, I have provided the IP addresses on the router, as I have created two sub interfaces, that is one sub interface and second sub interface. One sub interface is related to VLAN 1 and second sub interface is related to VLAN 2 on all the switches. Now let me move to the exit part, and now IP DHCP, now IP DHCP excluded address excluded. Now let me do one thing, that I will provide IP address in all the PCs via DHCP, that is dynamic host configuration protocol, but I will exclude some address, means I will not provide those IP addresses to the PC. So I will do IP DHCP excluded address as 192.168.40.1. Let me exclude from 0 to 192.168.40 point up to 5. I will not provide, or you can provide, you cannot, you can exclude up to anywhere. So let me exclude from 0 to 10. See, I have excluded the address from here to here. Now again I will exclude some address as IP exclude DHCP excluded address for the second, that is 41.0 to 41.10. Now IP DHCP pull VLAN, IP DHCP pull VLAN 1. Now IP DHCP pull VLAN 1. Then network, the network will be 192.168. Point for VLAN 1 is 40.0, and each IP and each subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and default router as 192.168.40.1. Now I'll provide again. Now I'll exit it, and I'll next move to IP DHCP pool VLAN 2. Now for VLAN 2, I have moved to the VLAN 2. Now network will be 41.0. Now next move to network. After that, default router is 41.1. Okay, then we can end it, or simply we can disconnect it. Okay, I have done. Now let me go to the PC number 1 and IP, and here see, I have directly assigned DHCP. So here it is, because see, remember 192.168.40.11, because I have excluded the IP address up to 0 to 10. So here from 11 it has been started. So this one is 11th number, but 40, remember that this is the subnet mask. Now let me move to this PC. It will be 12 number. See, this is 12th. Now let me move to the red color part. This one will be 11th, but of 41. See, this is 41 and 11. Now this one will be 41.12. So this is 41.12, and if we will provide some more PC, then it will be automatically, the IP will be automatically configured, because I have provided here in this router as DHCP. Now now I can show you one thing, that if I will move one, if I will do now ping from this one to this one, it will never be successful. See, it has failed. If I'll show, it will fail because both are in different VLAN. But if I will ping from this one to this one, it will be successful. I hope you can see in the right corner. Now if I will again do ping from this one to this one, it will fail. See, in progress failed. But if I will do the ping from this to the red color to the red color, it will be successful. So you can see now that now the messages are being transmitted from the one PC to the another, but only from VLAN to the same VLAN to the same VLAN. But in the further exercises, I will show that how I can connect one VLAN to the another VLAN. Even I can connect different VLANs in the same switches by using some different commands. But here I have only configured it in such a way that only communication will take part from the black color to the black color and red color to the red color. That is from VLAN 1 to VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 to VLAN 2. But the communication will not take place from VLAN 1 to VLAN 2. And by the help of this router, I have shown router on a stick how I have assigned IP to all the other PCs which are connected to the switch. So I hope it's clear to everyone, and thanks for watching my video. If you have liked the video, then please subscribe and press the like button, and thanks for watching again.